everybody, I'm back again, and today I thought we'd do a cool slow flow, a warrior flow, but you can take what you want from this class today. Just enjoy it, work at your own level, and we're going to start on the earth. So take yourself down and just surrender that body. Down you go. Knees can be bent or straight, whatever position you feel comfortable in. And if you're not comfortable lying, you know you can change position. So with your legs extended, let's just settle in here. Just let the arms relax by the sides. Turn the palms up and let your shoulders relax into the earth. So if you can, just draw your shoulders a little further away from your ears. You might need to lift your chest up to do that. And give your hips a little sway from side to side. Make sure your glutes, your buttocks feel comfortable and the feet flap out to the sides. So you're going to think of your breath as your spirit today. So you're going to breathe in nice and deep. And exhale gently and relax. Bring yourself down to the earth. Just take time to look after yourself. Just to focus on those breaths, your life force, your breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. Each time you breathe out, think, let go, relax. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Making the breaths longer and deeper and comfortable, of course. So find your comfortable breath. And as you continue to breathe here, I just want you to still slowly start to move your fingers. Awaken the hands, move the toes, give them a wiggle. Take another breath in. Exhale. And wiggle the feet. Start to mobilize into the ankles. And then start to awaken around that belly region, the central region. So draw your belly in just a touch, just to help you to slide your legs in with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. So as you inhale, take your arms above your head. And as you exhale, just bring that right knee into the chest. Keep your left knee bent and just give it a little hug here. Breathe in as and when you need to. And it just doesn't have to be here into the chest. If you feel to circle is good to you, or any other movement, then please take it. And then I want you to replace that foot down. Inhale. And as you exhale, just bring that left thigh towards your chest. So that comfortable position, the movement that feels good to you. And always remember it's your yoga. And then release, place the feet down. Inhale, arms above your head. And as you exhale this time, you're going to bring your hands long and grip hold of that right leg. And just start to bend and straighten that right leg. So notice how it feels today. Does it feel tight? If you can straighten it completely, that's great, but it doesn't matter. And then again, we bring the thigh towards the chest with the knee soft. We flex and point the foot. Again, taking what you need here, what feels good to you. Keep supporting it with your arms, your hands. Shoulders and head staying relaxed. Eyes can stay closed. And then release, bend it. We're going to inhale the arms above the head again. Now as we exhale, the left knee comes to the chest, and again the hands come to hold it, support it. Sometimes people like to grab the trousers here. We bend and straighten, open up that hamstring, gently working into the backs of those thighs. Warming up the muscles and the legs, the calves, and then stabilise. We keep it still. We draw the belly in a touch, feel a bit of fire going, flex and point that foot. So there's so many things you could be doing here. What feels good to you? It's your yoga. Inhale. Exhale, release. And take another breath in as you take your arms above your head. And as you breathe out, just bring your right knee and your left knee into your chest and give them a little hug here. Option this time if you want to peel your head and shoulders off the ground. And bring your nose towards your knees. A little rock here. And keeping the legs floating off the floor. And maintaining that core, so that little bit of fire here as you draw your belly in. You squeeze up through the pelvic floor, extend your arms out. And then just take a little rock from side to side. So rocking the hips from side to side. The feet can also be on the floor here. So inhale to the right. Exhale back. We're not going very far. We're just warming up a bit deeper into those hips, along the sides, the obliques, awakening up those abs. We'll just take one more side to side. Go a little further if that's comfortable for you. Keep the shoulders down. And then we take those knees and we take them all the way over to the right side. We roll over to the right side and we gently lift ourselves up to a sitting position. We're going to come straight onto our hands and knees. So on your hands and knees here, we're going to find our cat-cow. So hands come under shoulders, knees under hips. Take those shoulders down and squeeze the shoulder blades together, so increase that gap between your shoulders and your ears, lengthen through the spine. So keep the crown of the head facing the wall in front of you, bum cheeks facing the wall behind. If that belly's dropping, just pull it up a little bit, tuck that belly in, flatten out. Spread the fingers wide so you feel comfortable. You're not straining here in your box position, or tabletop as we like to call it in yoga. And as you take your breath in, let the heart lead. So drop the belly and send that chest forwards. Eyes look straight ahead. And as you exhale, we draw the belly in. And then we curl the tail under. Open up the shoulders. Press into the earth. You know where you're going. Inhale. Shine your heart forwards. Exhale, we squeeze the belly in and up, and we find that cat position. Do one more. You can always close your eyes. Option to close your eyes. If you want to get a bit funky, you could maybe take your hips from side to side, give them a little back from side to side. Whatever feels good to you. If you need to take the weight off your hands and your wrists, you can. Always take your hands away. You can always sit back in child's pose. And also if the knees are aching, if you need to roll that mat up for a bit of support, you can. I'll give you as many options, alternatives as I can throughout the class here. So in your tabletop position here, let's find that connection to the centre. So Mula Bandha, we squeeze up through the pelvic floor, we draw the belly in and up towards the spine. We wrap those shoulders around and away from the ears. Remembering the head as an extension of the spine, pressing into the backs of those feet, so we will notice that fire, that heat in the belly. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, keep that connection, don't let the head drop, and then lengthen out that right leg. So the toes are curled under for a minute, we're holding it here, and this just might be enough for you. If you feel like you're pushing from the right, then drop that right hip a little bit. So we can also take this a little bit higher. We can hover that right leg off the ground. We go into spinal balance here. Keep squeezing in and up through the pelvic floor, drawing the belly in. Open up those shoulders, spread the fingers wide. Don't let the head drop. And then as you inhale, extend that left arm forwards. So some stability here. Now we can play around with this. We could lift our left foot for a bit of a challenge here. Stretch out a little further, the arms in alignment with the ear, flex the foot behind. Take a breath in. Exhale, squeeze that belly up just a little bit more. Now the next inhalation, you're going to relax that right foot, and as you exhale, you're going to bring the left elbow and the right knee underneath the body. Inhale, extend, get back to that starting position. Exhale, round through the spine, squeeze that belly in. Inhale, extend, keep that stability. You can rest, you can take child's pose if you need to. Exhale, inhale. Now this time, as you exhale, I want you to take that foot and step it forwards. So we're coming into our low lunge. Just to warm up through the hip flexors, the thighs, just rocking backwards and forwards, stretching into the front of that left hip there, pulling that right hip crease back, tugging the inner thighs towards the midline here. So we're going into our low lunge. And as we take a breath in, come light onto your fingers. So don't let the body weight just rest on the hands and the fingers. Just see if you can again find that connection to your centre. Draw your tail down and pull the belly in a little touch and lift your heart. Inhale. Now as you exhale, I want you to pull yourself back. Start to straighten that right leg. Walk your fingers back and flick the toes up towards the ceiling. Now that right leg probably doesn't want to go straight. That's fine. As you can feel that tightness, that lovely stretch in that right hamstrings, that's perfect. Again, light on the fingers. Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, walk your hands forwards. So we're just going to take that right foot and we're just going to send it back. Yeah. So we're back onto our hands and knees. Give me 3 cat-cows using your breath. Remember to lead with your heart as you drop your belly. We know where we're going now. Inhale into cow. Exhale, scaredy cat. And just see if you can find a little bit more movement here. As we extend through the spine. And as we flex, we claw into the mat. One last one here. And exhale. And then find your way back into your tabletop position. Find your alignment or your checkout points, hands on shoulder, knees under hips. That connection to the centre. And this time as you inhale, you're going to slide that left leg out this time. Starting with the toes on the ground. So just enjoy this for a second. Notice how it feels. And it will feel different. If you're ready, you can hover that left leg again and notice how it feels. So the fingers are spread wide, open up the shoulders. Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears, so no bunching up there. This might be enough for you. You might just want to stay here. Or take another breath in. And as you breathe out, extend the right arm. So we're moving into our spinal balance with our arm extended in front, our leg extended behind. But try not to let that belly drop. We're keeping that energy working from the root all the way up and out of the crown of the head. Then we relax the left foot. We inhale. And as we exhale, we draw elbow under the body towards the knee. Inhale, extend. Keep that length. Keep that alignment. Exhale, rounding through that spine. Inhale again. Last one here if you want. Inhale. And as you exhale, just bring that left knee forward. Step it in between your hands. Give it help. It's early days. And then we go back into that low lunge. And we just take our time here. Just moving into our lunge here. Thinking about how the weight feels. We're not putting too much weight through the hands. Coming light onto the fingers, lifting the chest, lifting the heart, squeezing the inner thighs towards the midline here. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to walk it back, going into that half splits position where you turn the toes up on the left foot, shoulders relaxed down and away. And we take a breath in, And as we breathe out, dig into that right heel and we walk it forwards. Just pick that left foot up. If it needs help, give it. Slide it back. We're going to take the hands as wide as the mat, open the knees and find our way back to child's pose. Vinyasa. Lower the head. And just breathe here for a few seconds. Just letting the hips relax. Let the belly go. Arms can be in front, or if you like to wrap your arms around and behind, that's another option. Some people like to take a shark spin here with the palms together behind the head, stretching into the triceps there. So again, it's what suits you, what feels comfortable to you. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, let it all out. Now on the next inhalation, bring the hands forward, spread the fingers wide. Exhale, lift yourself up onto your hands and knees. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Eyes looking down at the mat. Take the hands as wide as the mat. Curl the toes under. Take a breath in. Exhale, hover those knees off the ground. Just a couple of centimetres here. No strain in the shoulders. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So working those abs, tight, tight, tight. Eyes looking down, take one more breath in. And as you breathe out, lower the knees and gently as you tuck the elbows into the side body, lower yourself down. Just for a little cobra here. And nice and easy to start off with. Hands are going to go wide in our cobra. So take your hands out wide to the edges here. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, press the pubic down the bone, the backs of the feet into the ground, and just gently peel the chest away from the ground. Exhale, take it back. We'll do 3 of these. So the hands could go wider, you could come a little closer. Feel that peeling, shoulders down and away from the ears, pressing into the pubic bone, the backs of the feet. The last one, if you want a full cobra, hands come by the side of the rib cage. We inhale, we lift, probably a little bit higher, and as we exhale, we take it back down. So forehead towards the ground. Option to come onto hands and knees, or as you inhale, curl the toes under, squeeze those quads, hover the knees off the ground. Exhale, let's find high plank. Take another breath in. Exhale, open up those shoulders, fingers spread wide, chest hovering in between the hands, crown of the head reaching forwards, heels pressing back. Take another breath in. Come on, you can do this. Exhale, squeeze the belly and send the tail down. And start to lift those hip points up towards the ceiling as we take ourselves up, up and away into down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Pedal that dog, take it for a walk. Make any adjustments here. Find that balance between the right and the left, clawing into the mat with all 5 finger pads, particularly the thumb and the index finger. And then as you take your next breath in, bend your knees and look forwards, hop, skip or walk to the front as you exhale. And here we'll find ourselves together in forward fold. So just let go here. Crown of the head towards the floor, the knees are bending. Deep breaths, send that breath wherever you feel you need it. Taking the weight forwards and backwards, side to side. Spread the toes nice and wide, give them a wiggle. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And on the next inhalation, we're going to lift ourselves halfway up. So the hands could come to the shins or the thighs. So maybe extend the legs a little bit more, press into the thighs. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, down and away. Elbows tuck in, those grasshopper elbows, the crown of the head reaches forwards. Keep breathing here. Take one more breath in, and as you breathe out, slowly lower yourself back down. Forward fold, Uttanasana. As you breathe in this time, really generously bend your knees, dig into all 5 toes. Use that space, spread the fingers wide, reach up to stand. And as you breathe out, bring the hands to the heart. Atmanjali Mudra. So find the front of the mat. Place your feet in that position that you feel comfortable. You're lifting your sternum up towards your thumbs. Gently relax the shoulders, tuck the chin in. Soften the facial muscles. Tuck that tail under. Find that head over heart, heart over pelvis position. So just pull back a little bit on those knees. Find a bit more extension. Notice how the feet feel. The toes are wiggle. And then let the toes go down one at a time. Go on, have a try. Find that inner smile. Take another couple of breaths here. Eyes can be open or closed. Remember to move with your breath here as we start our vinyasa. Release the arms down. Inhale, reach for the sky. Asta Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find that halfway lift, your choice. Exhale, fold. We plant the hands, we bend the knees, we step back, right and left. Retain the breath for a second. And as you breathe out, slowly take the weight forward. Knees can come down here. We tuck the elbows in, lower ourselves down to the ground, moving through Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra or Up Dog. And as you exhale, we'll all meet back in Down Dog. Getting all tongue-tied today, you know. So from here, anchor through that left leg. Inhale, right leg off the ground. As you exhale, I want you to bring that right knee underneath the body. The chest moves forwards and that right knee comes to that left elbow. Inhale, take it back. This is a real strong pose, so remember you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Exhale, this is a floating plank. Inhale, we take it back. And as we exhale this time, we bring the knee under the body towards the nose and then we step it through. You need to grab it, take a hold of it. Place that left foot down on the ground with the toes pointing out. Again, connect to your foundation, that right foot. Stay strong through that back leg. And as you lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, find your way up. Warrior one. So the hands can be here, if you want them, on your waist. Or you can take your arms up and reach up to the sky. So remember I said a nice gentle vinyasa today, a slow vinyasa. Little checkpoints, that right knee's over the ankle, the toes are pointing forwards, that left foot, the toes are turning out into that comfortable position. You're pressing into the outer edge of your foot, you're squeezing the inner thighs towards the midline, and you're sending that tail down. Sometimes the hips don't want to rotate, so if you want to take a wider base with your feet, then there's always that option. So staying strong through that front leg, take a breath in. Lift the heart, lift the chest. As you breathe out, just release the arms down and behind and just interlock the hands behind you. So it doesn't matter how you interlock them. If you want to just keep them on your waist, that's always an option here. Staying strong through that foundation. Inhale, press into that right foot. Lift the heart, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades down and away towards the earth. As you exhale, you're going to slowly move into humble warrior by taking your chest forwards towards your right thigh, that right shoulder going towards that right thigh. The arms lift up, eyes look down. Keep connected to that center. Squeeze up through the pelvic floor, draw the belly in towards the spine. Take one more breath here. Now this is not accessible for you, just stay standing. But if possible, see if you can take your next inhalation, sweep your arms forwards, take the weight onto your right leg, and as you exhale, hover that left leg off the ground. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3, the arms can reach in front. The arms could reach behind. You could take those aeroplane arms, start to extend through that right legs. Lifting, reaching, extending, turning the toes down towards the left foot, the toes down towards the floor. Take one more breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly lower that left foot down to the ground, taking that left arm over and behind. Right arm comes forwards. So we're now in our Warrior 2 position with our right arm reaching out in front. Drop the shoulders, lengthen the arms, pull the pinkies back. And you might need to adjust a wider stance here. Again, you're setting that foundation, that right knee over the ankle, little checkpoints, the outer edge of that left foot really pressing, equally the inside edge of the foot pressing. Notice where the shoulders are going. Also, if you find the body is moving forwards, bring it back. So we've got that centre of balance here. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. So the chest is facing the right wall. You're turning your head, looking along your right arm. You take your drishti beyond that middle finger on the right hand. Keep breathing. Anytime you need to come out of the poses or miss anything out, feel free. On the next breath in, we're going to lower that left arm. Just a slight reach as you flick that right palm up. And gently ease it back. Reverse warrior. Left hand can stay on the left thigh, or you could maybe reach around your back and grip your right thigh. So no strain in the neck here. Let it go where it feels comfortable. Take another breath. This time as you breathe out, you're going to bring that right arm forwards, extend that left arm out, reach, reach, reach. Reach forwards, keep that left hip back, start to straighten that right leg as we open up the chest, shoulders are level. We move into Trikonasana, triangle pose. You might want to bend your right knee. If you're caving forwards, it's an option to lift up and out. So you don't have to have that right leg straight. So make any adjustments here. Eyes can be looking towards that right wall, or you can turn your head and look along that left arm. Staying strong through your foundation, your right foot. Take another breath in. Another breath out. Connect to your centre. Now imagine somebody's got a hold of your left arm. They're going to lift you up. So as you breathe in, lift. Reverse triangle. Left arm goes down the left thigh. Right arm reaches up and back. And as you exhale, you're going to pivot on that left foot. Cartwheel your arms down into that low lunge. Inhale. Slide that right foot back. Taking that vinyasa. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Or slowly lower yourself through chaturanga. You can up dog or cobra. And as you exhale, you'll meet back in our down dog. Slow the breaths down. Notice how you feel. Set yourself up again. So take what you need here. If you need a child's pose, take it. Open up those shoulders. Setting those heels down to the earth. So don't worry if they don't get there. So we're going to anchor through our right foot this time. Strong right leg. And as we inhale, we lift the left leg this time. Option to miss this out if it's too much. But as you exhale, go with me. Left knee over and across towards the right elbow. Chest hovers in between the arms. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee over and towards the left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. And as you exhale, bring that left knee under and towards the nose. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the belly in and step it through. Set yourself up. Right toes turn out. Foundation, left foot. Send the tail down. Draw the belly in. Connect to your centre. Lift your chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Let's find our warrior one. Turning the hips and the chest forwards. Make any adjustments here. Check left knees over ankle. Squeezing those inner thighs. Staying strong through that front leg. And as you inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, can you find a bit more? Exhale, press into the outer edge of that right foot as you release your arms and you interlock those hands behind. Maybe taking the opposite thumb over this time. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and away. And this will help you to lift your heart, lift your chest. Take a breath in. Now as you breathe out, humble warrior. As the arms lift away, stay strong through that left leg, taking your chest forwards and down. Left shoulder towards that left knee. Take a breath in. Now, exhale, connect, focus, eyes are looking down. Inhale, take the weight forwards onto that left foot. Let the arms release, reach forwards. Lift out of that left leg, lift that left leg up. So straighten that left knee, kicking that right leg out behind. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Flick the toes down, extend the arms. You will be wobbling, that's normal. Keep squeezing the belly in, keep breathing all the time. Now we're going to take one more breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly lower your right foot back to the ground. Take your right arm up and over and settle yourself down. Virabhadrasana 2. Open up your chest to the left side this time. Maybe widen that stance. Extend the arms. Pull the pinkies back. Head turns. Chin level with that left arm. And the eyes just focus along that left arm into the wilderness. Stretch. Imagine somebody's pulling your hands apart. Trying to stretch you even further. Check your centre of balance. You're not leaning forwards, so that weight is nicely balanced. And just breathe. Be in the moment. Notice the difference between the two sides. How does it feel? As we take our next breath in. Inhale. Lower that right arm. Flick that left palm up. Exhale. Take it back, up and over. You can always take that bind behind if you want to. Take one more breath in here. And as we breathe out, we're going to reach forwards. Send your right hip back. Reach forwards. Moving into Trikonasana as you straighten that left leg, extend left arm down that left leg. Right arm reaches up. Find that comfortable position, either with the knee bent. Remembering the shoulders are stacked. Armpit, right armpit's lifting up towards the ceiling. Open up and breathe. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, connect to your centre really tight. Imagine somebody's taking hold of your right hand. They're going to lift you up as you inhale. Reverse triangle. And as we exhale, we pivot on that right foot. Cartwheel those arms down. Into our lunge. Inhale, step it back, slide it back. High plank or low plank, of course. Exhale, take that vinyasa. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, we're all going to meet in child's pose. You can stretch out those fingers in front. Arms can spread out wide. You can even slide your hands underneath your chest, in between your legs. Just go where you want to go. Breathe. Breathe like you love yourself. Long and slow. Send that breath, send that energy to where you want it to go to. So how do we feel? We feel fantastic. Everybody start to wiggle those fingers forwards, claw into the mat. And as you inhale, lift yourself up. And as you exhale, let's all meet back in down dog. And the next inhalation, soften the knees, look forwards, skip, hop or walk to the front. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out, dig into the heels, reach for the stars, the sun, the sky. Exhale, bring those hands back to the heart. Close the eyes. Just be here, just breathe. Hear that breath, feel the breath. See the breath. We are present. So if your eyes are closed, just give those eyelashes a little shuffle and a little squeeze. And then release the arms down to the sides. Taking the weight through the right side. I'm going to peel that left heel off the ground. And then if you want to, you can lift that leg off the ground. So I'm giving you lots of options where you want to go. Some people might want to go into tree. Some people might just want a little option, what I call, it's like a standing pigeon pose, or some people like to call it thread the needle. Otherwise, just follow me. Take that left foot and just place it over, or that left ankle, place it over the right thigh. And slowly start to bend, so send your bottom back, belly in, bending upright. Hands can come to the heart. Keeping that right foot flexed together a little bit more. You'll feel that lovely stretch into the hip, the abductors. Shoulders stay relaxed. Keep that smile on your face. I know some people like to fold forwards. That's not accessible for me. And some people even like to take an arm balance here. So if that's for you, please feel free. Just even go a little bit deeper here. Keep pressing that left knee out to the side. Probably keep wobbling as well. Take one more breath in. Exhale everything out. And as you inhale, start to press into that right foot. Dig into those heels. Lift yourself up. Exhale, release. Oh, we're going to change legs. Weight's going through the left side this time. So yogi's choice. Do you just want to lift your foot? One-legged Tadasana, Vrikshasana, or even lift your ankle over your thigh and sinking this time into your left leg. Bending that left knee, send your bottom back. Flexing through your right foot. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Soften the jaw, relax the throat, drop the shoulders, and keep the sternum lifting up towards the thumbs. Can you sink a bit deeper? Take one more breath here. Big deep breath in. Long, long, long breath out. And as you inhale, press into that left supporting leg and let everything go. Shake it all out. Taking yourself back to the front of the mat. As you inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Asta Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Send those hips back. Inhale, find that lovely Ardha Uttanasana, that halfway lift. And as you exhale, Uttanasana. Take a breath in and a long breath out. From here, plant the hands, walk the feet back. You can stay here if you want for one last plank of the day. Have the knees down, or the legs hovering, pressing back through the heels. Open up the shoulders. Slow breaths. If you want to take a few hip dips, you could dip your hip to the right, dip your hips to the left. If you want to hover one leg off the ground, there's always that option. Or if you just want to get down, say, Denise, that's enough, just get down and do a belly flop onto your belly. That's an option as well. Take one more breath in, and as you breathe out, lower yourself down. Whew. You can probably feel your heart beating as you lower down to the ground, and that's fine, that's good. So notice the breath. And I want us all now, when you're ready, just to turn. So you've got your right arm below and your left arm top. Just turn onto your side. Just bend your knees up for now. Now you might want to put a pillow underneath your head if you have any neck issues. So we're here on our side. And I just want you to reach with that right arm, with that right leg, and just see if you can hook. Grab your trousers or just grab hold of your thigh. And then, if it's accessible for you, bend your left knee, reach back with your left hand. Can you take hold of that left ankle, that left foot? Yeah? Or grab hold of the back of your trousers. Or maybe not. Maybe just bend your knee and just let it flop behind. So notice what's happening to this right leg. We don't want it lifting off the ground. So you're going to press your left foot into your hand just to find a little bit more stretch. You can bring that right leg forward, you can extend it, and then you can relax your shoulders, open up your chest, and maybe roll your head over to look behind you. Try not to let that right leg lift up. I need to adjust yourself here. So this is a lovely stretch. Not only get into the hamstrings on the front leg, get into the hip flexor on that back leg. You're opening up your chest, stretching the quads, the hamstrings. Just roll the head from side to side. You can pull up on that right leg if you want to, or you can keep it bent and lift it up. Wherever you are, just breathe. I love this stretch because I really love this in my left hip, which gets quite tight. So last roll of the head over to the left, and then bring it back. And you're going to bend your right knee, you're going to bend your left knee, roll yourself back into that position we started on our side, and just simply use your arms to lift yourself up and change sides. Let's get all in a tangle on the other side. So you're on your side, left side this time, left arm at the bottom here. Going to bend that left knee, get that support there. Make sure you're comfortable, pillow if you need it. Ease that right leg behind. Can you reach it? Can you grab hold of the ankle? So maybe pull up a little bit with that right hand on that right foot, that right ankle, or press that right foot into your right hand. Now, relax the shoulders. Allow the shoulders to relax. Notice that left knee is lifting. Keep it down. Give it a little tug. Can you lift it higher? Feel that opening in that right hip. Shoulders down. Relax those facial muscles. Do you want to straighten that left leg? Can you pull it up higher? Wherever you are, you should be able to breathe. And then When you're ready, start to move the head. Roll it over to the right shoulder. And then roll it gently back. Breathing in, roll. And out. So I love this stretch here. We could stay here for a few minutes. If you wanted to, of course. Make this the last bit as you return the head back to the front. And just bend in that left knee, let go. If you've got hold of that right foot, let it go. You roll onto your side here. And then bring the knees back up. So you're back in your supine on your back here. And just let the knees flop open nice and wide. Up to Baddha. Take a couple of breaths. You could place your hand on your belly and your heart to really feel that breath. The hands can go on the inside of the thighs, or you can just flick your palms up to the sky. Shine your heart to the heaven. Breathe down into those inner thighs, all the way down. And breathing out through the crown of the head. Notice that breath. Making that breath audible. And if you're comfortable, you could stay here in Supta, or you could help your legs back together, slide them out, and take Shavasana. Or, of course, any other comfortable position. So we take a scan from the crown of the head down to the toes. We congratulate ourselves today. And as we just find peace here, just make an inner smile. Tell yourself, well done. Well done. So we're going to slowly awaken by giving the fingers a little wiggle and the toes. And sliding them back to the sides. The hips and the shoulders a wiggle, open the eyes. And in your own time, bend your knees one at a time. Roll yourself over onto your right side. Take a few seconds and then ease yourself back up into a comfortable seated position. And everybody, sweep the arms up. Inhale. Bring the hands together, palms pressing, thumbs to the sternum, hands to the heart. Gently bow the head. My heart to yours. Namaste.